Welcome back to the MLG Game On, Ender's Game on Bluray Tournament. We're about to hop into set 2, Game 1 of State versus DesRow.
Yep, absolutely. My name is Katz.
And I'm Destiny.
And you can follow us on Twitter if you want.
If you want to.
Twitters are right here.
Our Twitter's listed this time, Rob? There you go.
Asa Butterfield.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Oh, man. We're starting pretty soon. I had a lot of trouble getting here.
Oh yeah, I heard about that delay. 7 hours.
My plane was delayed for 4.
It was United Airlines.
Wow. I wasn't gonna drop names.
Well, if we're encouraging people to contact.
No, I don't want them to contact. No. We're like tearing down esports then. Because when we do that,
no,
Alex.
because airlines never sponsor esports.
Really? Okay, well in that case, let's talk about United. Wow.
Wow.
So I found out that my airplane was delayed by 5 hours in Omaha, which is fine. However, that meant that my flight to San Francisco was going to be delayed. Well, not delayed, but I would miss it, so I had to wait 8 hours in that airport. Pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. What airport were you stuck on?
I don't. I'm in Houston.
What did you do?
I slept on the floor.
Oh.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. I was sleeping on the floor. A bunch of League of Legends players were walking by. They pointed to me, said "dead game," walked away.
Really?
It was no, not really, but I felt that was the deadest I felt. StarCraft 2 in those moments when United abandoned me.
Yeah, they tweeted at you though. I saw that.
Their PR team did,
yeah.
But
it's kind of like Comcast.
Kind of, yeah. Where they, if you tweet and you mention @United.
Yeah,
normally tweet.
They'll be like, "Oh, we're so sorry."
I had trouble booking my flight too, right? I booked my flight and I checked the receipt, and the receipt said, "Thank you for booking the flight. We've billed you $1,200." And I was like, "Really? That sounds like 3 times more expensive than what it was supposed to be." And I called them and I was like, "Hey, like, this is like a little bit more expensive than I thought." And the nice, what are they, Indian guys?
Yeah.
"Hello, we like to help." But I can't do the accent. Can you do it?
A little bit, maybe. I'm not sure.
We're not gonna do it. Okay.
Rob doesn't think I can do it, so I probably should try.
I didn't say you couldn't do it.
Well, he was shaking his head.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So anyway, I called the friendly
can do
gentleman.
Accents, but
the friendly
they're
gentleman.
Not great. People give me a lot of
flack
when I do Australian accents, right? Because there's 2 people from Australia and 1 from New Zealand living at the house.
Huh?
Yep. So
2 from Australia, 1 from New Zealand, or 2 from New Zealand, 1 from Australia? I think it's 2 from,
New Zealand,
1 from Australia.
Same thing.
Are you sure?
No. There's a fundamental difference. Australians have Vegemite, while New Zealanders have Marmite.
There you go. So it's like kind of how Peruvians and Mexicans are pretty much the same thing, except for like one.
That's pretty much it.
Are we entering the lobby? Wow, what a walk.
You declined the invite twice.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We're gonna go ahead and restart our thing then.
Go ahead and relog on Battle.net. Blizzard, of course, a fantastic.
Can you not be so negative?
I'm not.
Speaking of
how
Blizzard,
is fantastic negative?
Actually, can we talk about Blizzard?
The patch.
The patch
notes. You know nothing about that, right?
I wanted to talk about positive things that Blizzard's doing.
Okay.
So Blizzard just recently dropping a whole lot of money into the scene.
Or are they?
They did. $45,000 went to the streamer award things for all of that they had laid out.
I heard you won.
That I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I try to stream StarCraft as much as I can so that I can earn those coveted awards.
Definitely.
$45,000 there. $45,000 I think to the arcade challenge.
Okay, that's good.
Was it 45,000 to the arcade challenge, or was it 35?
Production.
I think it was 45. I might be wrong. It might have been a different number, but it was some 5-digit figure, above 20,000 and below 50,000.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, no, good to see Blizzard pumping money into the scene, trying to
most definitely. That's good. That's good.
Stuff.
It's encouraging.
Yeah. Does it say I declined the invite again?
You're just pending.
Okay, Rob. I'm getting tired of your shenanigans.
So how does it feel to win favorite StarCraft 2 stream
Feels pretty good
Yeah.
to know that I am the champion in the hearts of the people.
It must, especially considering you haven't been really streaming all that much StarCraft 2.
Well,
lately.
I mean, that was for 2013.
Right, which you streamed 3 months of.
It was a big 3 months of StarCraft.
That's true.
Basically, what Katz is trying to get at is that maybe popularity voting wasn't the best way to approach.
No, I think it was. It's favorite.
I don't think
it's
so.
favorite stream. I mean,
Yeah, but that's not fair.
no, but there was plenty of categories. Paying
Oh, I
usually
guess.
won like 2 of them.
one and second on the other, I think.
One and second on the other. Yeah.
Wait for another invite from Rob from production.
And I'm happy he did. He definitely streamed a lot. So that's good.
Definitely. There we go. Anyway, yeah, good, cool awards. Day 9 took home the award for best community, like talk show thing. I think that was the community category. Chan Man taking a brave second there.
Yeah. Great job.
Trump Tower took home first for educational stream.
Yep. Day 9 took second for that, actually. So yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Blizzard,
Cool
cool
stuff.
Blizzard. I did see some things about the patch stuff. I think it was increased Hydralisk attack speed.
Yeah, 10%.
10%.
That's a big deal. We'll see. Those are of course not final.
Yeah.
There's a test map for them.
What else was there? Somebody actually on StarCraft. Somebody made a collection showing all of the changes. Yeah. Oh, for
Link's a
TVP.
pretty big deal.
For TVP, there was additional damage to shields for something. What was it?
Widow Mines.
Widow Mines.
Yep.
So there's that too. Wow.
Yep. And now we have a PvP on Yansu, a matchup where we've become pretty much experts, I would say.
I
PvP
would say
and
so.
PvT. During the last tournament, we were able to learn everything that there is to know about these matchups.
In the bottom left, we have our ex-root member.
Ex-root members. Still
Stay.
wearing the flare.
Still wearing
Very
the
nice
flare. And Katz wishes him well.
Of course.
Was it amicable? Was it amicable or amicable? An amicable parting?
Absolutely.
Definitely. And in the top right, we have our fan favorite champion,
And you know the funny thing about that,
DesRow.
the amicable parting thing, is there hasn't been a single player ever to leave a team on bad terms in the eyes of the public. So
Now, I'm not entirely sure if that's true.
who?
You had a Zerg player.
Even when Naniwa leaves teams, and it's very clear to almost everyone that you know maybe there was something going on. It's like, yeah, we're homies, but you know.
Wait, was anyone root once?
No. Just in general, teams,
Oh.
teams and players. The PR is strong, but the reason I'm making this point is because State is that actually did leave on very amicable terms with us.
Oh, you're making a joke because not everybody that's left is left on amicable terms?
Yeah, but it's
I
always
understand.
said that
It's
that's
always
the
said
case.
that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
There hasn't been an example of that not happening?
I don't think so.
Oh, Idra didn't leave on amicable terms.
I mean, you could say he didn't, but he did,
no,
right?
He didn't. No, he clearly got kicked off. Orb
No.
also.
Getting
Orb
kicked
also
off
didn't.
is different than not leaving on amicable terms.
No,
Like,
I
he
think
got kicked off.
when you insinuate, and Rapid Production is giving me the nod here, backing me up. When you say you've left on amicable terms, typically that means that both sides wanted to separate. I don't think Idra wanted to leave EG.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Rapid Production confirms. Can we real fast? Let's hop into the game. We do see a divergence.
Then
in
you
builds
didn't
here.
leave root on amicable terms.
No, I didn't.
But we're friends.
Almost. We're getting back there. Anyway, wow, what a build. Never mind. They're doing pretty much the same things. 2 gas, 2 cyber cores, 2 Protoss, 1 build.
2 Protoss. Mothership core coming out very quickly for State.
That it is. Do you think this pylon is going to be for a gateway or a Stargate?
It's quite possible. It looks that way.
I'm thinking that we're going to see that probably dark Stargate. We're going to see a little bit of harassment.
Could be DTs.
No,
as well,
definitely
but
not.
probably
No
Stargate.
chance. It's going to be Stargate 100%. I'm just waiting for State to put it down.
And there's Stargate.
Second Stargate?
No.
What's the probe doing?
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
And DesRow actually
Wow.
scouted. Let's see DesRow's vision. That was a really good scout. Look at his vision.
That was a pretty good scout. Good job on DesRow there, picking out that Stargate.
Yeah, he must have studied State really closely.
Sure. Also, that's actually a fairly common. I think even in the games where Major played against In Control, he proxied his stuff as a Terran in similar spots.
Well. Oh, State canceled the Stargate.
That he did. Put up a robotics instead after getting
that's huge.
scouted.
Yep, very nice. And a very quick expansion as well.
That's
so
true.
That's pretty cool by State.
That is really cool. Maybe.
Yeah, why is that spot so good for Stargate? I mean, if you think about it, it's a pretty safe spot to not get scouted, right? Because
Well,
there's spots
exactly.
where it would be a lot closer to DesRow space, a lot more ideal, but I would guess he didn't put it there to not to make sure it didn't get scouted.
I mean, the top leftish area, maybe.
Even in between the base of DesRow and where he was planning to put the Stargate in all that room over there.
Like here? Maybe. But then maybe something at the cliff could see it, or the mothership core. I mean, I don't know. I see, whenever I see Protoss play, and when we've seen these matches, a lot of stuff just gets proxied on there. Like I said, even when Major played as Terran, and there are other Terrans would proxy some buildings like in that same area. I think just because it's so close, you can fly right into the main and fly out. You don't have to pass over the natural or anything.
Yeah.
It's also a really short distance from like this cliff here. The cliff beneath the base. Like, yeah, right there. It's a pretty short distance from there right to the mineral field, as opposed to the natural where you have to fly over and you gain vision more, so. Yeah. But anyway,
either way, really quick, cool reaction by State upon
and
being scouted.
a fast nexus going up too by DesRow. Just good on DesRow. Able to get that pylon down before the probe dies. It might actually finish too. He does have some stalkers coming back in.
And DesRow perhaps looking to apply a little bit of pressure here. I said, let's look at the unit stat really quick.
He does cancel the pylon right at the last second, and this kind of looks like good pressure for DesRow because he's got an expansion mode behind it.
Oh,
He
the
does have blink.
yeah.
He does have blink. This could look like a blink all into State because State hasn't seen the expo yet, although he is
he
about
saw
to
the
scout
pylon.
it. He is about to scout it now with this probe, so now he knows what's going on.
Yeah, making an observer. An extra observer, is he? Is there another observer out on the field already?
Nope.
Okay.
He'll be the first observer for both players. State
So-
actually has a little bit of an advantage here in comp. He was able to get
Yeah.
out 3 Immortals, and now he can head straight to Colossus. That's pretty big. Immortals are really good in PvP, especially when your opponent only has Stalkers.
Yeah. And sure, DesRow has the mobility, but State was able to get his expansion faster than him, so it
Yep.
doesn't really matter all that much that DesRow has map control, because he's not going to be able to deny anything with it.
Exactly. And it's pretty easy to run back and forth between your main and your natural here. With Blink Stalkers, it's a long travel time to run all the way around to Blink up, so it gives State plenty of time to respond to it too. So
Yep, looks like we are going to be headed towards macro game here, though.
looks like it. Both players with Forges coming up, working on upgrades.
Colossus then going down for State, and
Yeah, I think State is actually in a really good spot here. He got his gases mining earlier as natural. The base in general came up earlier. He's got a good, healthy immortal count already. He's going to be working on Colossus faster. I think that State has set himself up in a really good spot here for this late game.
yeah.
DesRow trying to run around, maybe to peek up into that main, although State should have seen the Stalker when he had that watchtower.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy by State. DesRow going to be able to do a little bit of damage. Nice position of that extra immortal there. And State's probably going to try to cut this army off if he can.
Yeah, I think he'd
DesRow
want
gone
to,
the
but
right way.
yeah, State took
Yeah, that was a little bit of a gamble on both sides. You know, which way are you going to run back? And DesRow chose the right one. Going for a very quick Templar Archives. Probably to add some Archons to
or
his
Archons.
composition.
Yep. Good use of Hallucinated Phoenix by State to continually keep DesRow scouted. I think this is the second one that's gone into his base, maybe the third. Keeping tabs on DesRow, he will be able to scout out that Templar Archives. And I think this opens up a little bit of a timing for State to go in, provided that DesRow isn't able to get Blink Stalkers in. I mean, once this Colossus pops out at least, I mean, State's got the Immortal count in his favor for sure. He's going to have 2 Colossus, actually, with range. I think that State definitely has a stronger army right now. I'm not too sure how DesRow would defend that if State decided to move in with a big attack, aside from counterattacking with Blink Stalkers, but I mean, DesRow's only got a handful of those. What, 5, 8, 6? 6 of them? Both players working on charge now. +1 finish for State, +1 finish for DesRow. Oh, another hallucinated Phoenix Scout for State. Gonna go up and check on that 3rd timing, and he is gonna see it started.
Templar Archives going for State as well. Going down. Lots of gateways being added by DesRow.
I think with the advantage in Immortals, I'm surprised. Oh, well, I guess they're even on Immortals now, so. Although he does have the 2 Colossus to no Colossus.
Yeah, it seems like State's 3rd is a little bit late, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe. I'm surprised not to see him move out and attack. I don't know, I thought he had a stronger army for quite a while. Especially now with these, he'll have...
Yeah, Defender's advantage seems to be really, really, really big on PvP. That's why I said, like, this is probably going to turn into a macro game. So, nice little advantages here and there, but, you know, by the time you cross the map, they might be gone. Dark Shrine.
Dark Shrine does go down for State. Pretty much all, I mean, both players pretty much all attack on that little turn.
Yeah.
Templar Archives, Templar Archives, Colossus, Mortal upgrades.
Yep, State adding cannons on each base.
Would like to see State get Blink. Doesn't have it yet. I think Blink is really helpful, especially for catching the Warp Prism, and just to have in general for picking off units later, but a little bit surprised not to see him get that, but I guess if he's not planning on adding many Stalkers, maybe?
Probably not. So, yeah, a Stargate being added right now by DesRow. What do you think that's for? Is it Void Rays?
Maybe Void Ray or probably actually Tempest.
Oh, Tempests, yeah.
Tempests are very good at taking out Colossus, and you do get into some...
It's very interesting that State hasn't been adding more Colossus. He stayed on 3. So, I'm not sure how effective the Tempests will be, if that's what he's going for. Fleet Beacon, so Tempests, for sure. Good call there.
2 Stargates worth of Tempest at that.
Yeah.
Ooh, DesRow is
Does State know?
I mean, he's had Phoenix going all game. He does not see that,
He does
though.
not see that. So,
But
yeah,
this is actually...
if he knew this would make a lot more sense, but he might be hitting without knowing at a
yeah, he's going to be hitting at a really strong
yeah.
time here. I do not think DesRow has it. I'm surprised that this attack didn't come earlier. I think State's been pretty well ahead all game.
Yeah.
A lot of Immortal for DesRow, but...
Yeah, but this is a great timing for State. If State knew that there's 2 Tempests at a time being produced right now, he would probably be really happy just committing to this.
You know what would actually be really cute, and I know they won't, none of them will do it, but if State were to focus fire down that Immortal, nice force field. If State were to focus fire down the Immortal, he could actually use force fields against
the Archon, you mean?
Or focus on the Archon, yeah, and use force fields against the Templar. But at this point, it almost doesn't matter. I mean, oh my god, State has so much more stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and he does kind of do it.
The Immortals, that's a lot of Immortals, but they're trapped. They're trapped pretty high.
Yeah, they're trapped. Plus, there's a lot of Zealots. DesRow does GG out there. Yeah, State was just kind of a step ahead that entire game, I think. I think that same push...
He definitely was.
Yeah, I think that push could have come at any point in that game. I think it could have came, 5 minutes away. I think it would have did.
It came at the perfect time, to be honest.
No, I mean it did, because the Tempests were coming out.
Yeah,
but I mean, once he had the range upgrade on like the 3 Colossus or the 2 Colossus, he could have moved out. Then I think he could have did like decent damage. Or when he had like the 3 Immortal out and DesRow, didn't have a single Immortal, he could have damaged
at that point it was scary because of Blink, though.
Yeah, sure. If DesRow was making like 12 or 13 Blink Stalkers, just to have him blink around would be really annoying.
Yeah.
So. Regardless, well played by State. I mean, he did everything he needed to do.
A little bit lucky.
A little bit lucky. A little bit. But he was ahead regardless. So.
Definitely.
We're going to take a quick 90-second break. We're going to hop into Game 2, DesRow versus State.